Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness, Tristan here, and this is his first series where other people do their first time series on my channel. So go ahead and check out his channel. He's very close to 4,000 subscribers, and he's a good friend of mine. And I hope you guys do enjoy the commentary. He makes awesome videos. And that voice, though, have a great day, and remember the fact that I love you.
Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to GhostSickness' channel, and this is going to be me, AaronFPS, uploading here for his series, His First. So today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my first girlfriend. So you guys are probably thinking to yourself, like, this guy, he has an epic voice, he's been getting the girls for the longest time. Well, the truth is that I actually haven't. My very first girlfriend was when I was in 6th grade, and it might not sound like a long time ago, but you guys have to understand, I'm actually in my first year, my freshman year of college. So like I said, this dates all the way back to the prehistoric, well, not exactly that far, but it goes all the way back to not 2006, to 6th grade. Now the thing is, I remember her name clearly. It was really weird. Her name was Angelica. Now it was spelled like Angelica, and I don't really know how I even met her. I think it was actually one of my classes, and she it was like those middle school things where her friends come up to you and they're like, hey, she likes you. Do you like her back? And I'm like, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, I don't know. She looks weird. She acts weird in class. I don't really know. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. I haven't had a girlfriend yet. Let's go ahead and say yes to them. And that was probably one of the worst decisions I have ever made in my life. Because number one, she was like controlling. Now I know this is 6th grade. I didn't even know you could be controlling in 6th grade. I didn't know you really had priorities. Like, my priorities were to go home, play outside, play tag, play football and stuff like that, play video games. Those were my priorities. But she wanted to be with me every second of the day, and I didn't even know how to get to her house every second of the day because I couldn't drive. So, I don't know. She was just super controlling at that point in time, and I was just, okay, I need to get myself out of this. But besides that, you guys are probably like, what, did you kiss her? When was your first kiss? Well, it actually wasn't my very first kiss. I kissed some other girls in elementary school. That's kind of an entirely different story. Maybe I'll be back invited here to give you guys that story. But like I said, completely different story. But with her, seeing that it was my first girlfriend, it was really, really awkward and weird. Like, I didn't know if she wanted to kiss me back. I didn't know how to kiss her, if to like put my tongue in her face or anything, because it was just like a little before that, I never really added tongue into a kiss, I guess you can say. But it was kind of just like lip on lip action, but I really didn't know what to do with her. Alright, so the first time I kissed her was after school at her locker. Now the thing was, it was really, really creepy because, you know, all of her friends are like, oh, when is he gonna kiss you and stuff, so they were like huddled around, and there was just like a bunch of people huddled around like waiting for us to kiss. It was really, I guess you can kind of picture it as the kid in the Christmas Story where they're all crowded around him and he's about to put his tongue on the pole. That's exactly how it was, but the pole was her, and I was the kid with the tongue, but I didn't add tongue, if you can kind of get that mental picture in your head. So I kind of just went in, did a really quick peck, and that was about it. And all of her friends were like, "Aw, how cute, you're so cute." Now, although that kiss was great and all, it just wasn't really working out, and one of the main things that made me figure that it wasn't working out was when she actually invited me to a concert. Now, it was not, I mean, me personally, I'm like a country guy, not really top 40, like, hit pop, I don't know, I'm a country guy, I really like country music, and also just some kind of like maybe remixes of other songs, but that's all besides the point. She invited me to a Red Jumpsuit Apparatus concert. Now, this is like a hardcore rock, so like mellow rock type of band. I didn't really like them too much, but she invited me to that concert. So her mom drove me, her, and like a couple of her friends, and we were there the entire time, and like I just felt out of place. I mean, like I said, I am more of like a country guy, and it was like hardcore rock and people were moshing, and this is the one point where I was like, you know what, no, I have to end this right now, and I can't go on with life. So anyway, we were at the concert, and one of the, I guess it was like a famous song they were famous for or something like that, actually played, and I think it's Guardian Angel. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly what it was called, but it was just a song where it just started getting hardcore, and she jumped into the middle of the mosh pit and started just like going crazy. Like, I wish you could see me right now. Like, I'm doing like these crazy arm motions with my hands, but good thing you guys can't see it because that would be kind of embarrassing. But anyway, yeah, she goes into the middle, starts moshing. This guy comes out of nowhere and like grabs her, and I have to like go in there, grab her out, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm just trying to have fun. And yeah, you see, that's just kind of the point where I was like, you know what? you're too crazy for me, I can't deal with this anymore. So after the concert was over, her mom picked us up and she actually brought me home. I got home and I was texting her on the phone. I was like, you know, I don't know if I can do this anymore because I just can't handle how crazy you are. I didn't really say those exact words, but that's basically what I said. But as I said that, well, not as I said that, but actually the next day I didn't completely break it off. But the next day, a couple of her friends came up to me and was like, yeah, Angelica doesn't want to go out with you anymore. And I was like, good thing. Like in the back of my head, I was like, thank God I didn't have to do it. Thank God I wasn't the one to end everything. But the good thing is, like I said, she ended it. I didn't. Well, I guess her friends kind of ended it. And I kind of just sat there. I looked like I was sad, but then again, I really just wanted out of that relationship. So anyway, guys, that was my first girlfriend and his first, I guess, a little part of the His First series here on Ghost Sickness's channel. So of course, like I said, maybe I'll be back for my first kiss video. If you guys want to see that, of course, hit that like button and show Ghost Sickness that you really want me to come back. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.